I like it. Good job. What's up, everybody? Anybody in the chat here? Make sure you can hear me. Yep, I believe you can hear me. Double check. Hello.
What's up, everybody?
All right, yeah, you guys can hear me. Cool. Just checking on the stream there. Anyways, yeah. So, real informal if you haven't noticed already. So, it's New Year's Eve. I'm at home, and I am desperately close to 3,000 subscribers. So I figured, why not go on here? We chit chat with anybody that pops in, and maybe we'll do this together. We'll break over 3,000 together. So let me go ahead and share my screen with the current tally. As you can see, we're at 2996. So again, this may not be the most interesting stream of your life because it is not planned, it's not organized, but it's for fun and we can chit chat. So again, this was not planned, so nobody's in here. Nobody got any notifications that I was going live because I wasn't even sure if I was going live. But we'll keep watching, see if anybody pops in. But yeah, hi anybody popping into the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. Oh, sorry, I was getting some feedback from my phone. Sorry. If you can't tell, I don't go live very often, so I'm still learning how to kind of do some things. I'm using StreamYard. If you stream, what platform do you use? Hey, Kevin, how's it going? You guys aren't doing anything too crazy for New Year's? Didn't know if you had a church service or anything. As you can see, we're so close. It's so close to 3,000. Yeah, we aren't doing too much tonight. Kind of a chill night. Everybody's sick, so no fun festivities or plans. Just mowed my grass, ate, and saw you were alive. It's crazy to think that it's December 31st and there are people still mowing grass. I'm very jealous. Need to move to South Texas, I guess. Our grass is a swampy, soupy yuckiness because it's just doing nothing but raining. But we're apparently supposed to get snow or sleet here pretty soon, Sunday, I think. So we shall see. Just kind of looking through some drone news, see if there's anything fun to talk about. I see the boy that was hit by the falling drone goes home after open heart surgery. So that's good to hear that he survived and is going to make it home. We're having a polar plunge day at the city pool tomorrow. Dangerous cold. Yeah, I mean, it's still cold, even if you're in Texas. It's not like you're not going to die from it. But yeah, it'd be cold. It'd be pretty chilly. I wouldn't do it, not in December. But we also go on vacation with you guys in December and January sometimes. So the kids always want to go into the Gulf. Drone discovers narco tunnel between Arizona and Mexico. Interesting. Let me share that with my screen, or share that. Yeah, 80 or so. I don't want it to be 80. I'd rather have it 40, like we have now, than 80. But let me share this tab real quick. Go back to me for a second. And let's do this one. So this is what I'm looking at. Drone discovers narco tunnel between Arizona and Mexico. The drone was used as part of a joint effort between CBP and Mexican police. The tunnel was the third discovered this year near Yuma, Arizona. Wow. Drugs and people could be smuggled under the border wall. This was updated just today. Mexican law enforcement officials have discovered what they believe is a tunnel designed to smuggle drugs or people between the United States and Mexico after a drone detected the passageway. See, perfect example where drones need to be allowed and not banned. So anybody from Congress watching this is, I bet it was a DJI drone that they used. Photos of the tunnel were posted on a Facebook account operated by State Public Secretary of Security in Sonora, Mexico. Investigators believe that the discovery will disrupt the construction of the tunnel. Good. Agency said the entrance of the tunnel was found in San Luis Rio, Colorado, in Mexico, which is located south of Yuma, Arizona. The tunnel stretched across the U.S.-Mexico border. The drone that was being used during a joint operation between Mexican authorities and U.S. Customs of Border Protection discovered the unit tunnel's entrance just south of the border wall. Good luck on 3000. Thank you. Appreciate you popping in. Anybody else watching, feel free to pop in the chat and tell me where you're watching from. Just going over some drone news while we also wait for hopefully us to hit 3,000 tonight. Let's see here. Reading more about this. Report said Yuma Border Patrol did not have information about this specific tunnel. However, the agency reported it works with Mexican police. Crazy. Huh. Those are those good stories where you want to definitely hear about how people, or law enforcement especially, are using drones and what a hindrance it's going to be if DJI gets banned. We absolutely have to keep those. We have to reach out to our congressmen and women to not allow anything like that to pass. These 5 shows canceled after drones fell from the sky. No holiday event. A lot of those going on. There's been a lot of issues with drone shows and the potential of people getting hurt. Let me pull this one up. Here's what I'm looking at. Yep. These 5 shows canceled or paused the use of the systems after several drones struck a crowd at a holiday show in Orlando. It's probably the same one that hurt the little boy. Paused the use of the systems. Not have these ads that just look gross, even though I'm pretty sure that was just picking seeds off of a pickle. It's still weird. Unclear which companies were under contract to produce the shows. Each location footage captured on December 21st shows drones colliding with each other before falling from the sky. Some drones fell into the lake, some on the ground, some into the areas where a crowd was watching. Among them was a 7-year-old boy. Yep, who was struck in the chest. Underwent emergency heart surgery. That's so crazy. Thank God that he survived. That's wonderful. The city had planned 2 shows for the evening. First was stopped 15 minutes in. Second show was canceled, obviously. The show was run by Texas-based Sky Elements Drones. It's unbelievable. Oh, there we go. Unbelievable. Let's see what else we got. Well, here's an article about the wait for this video to stop. Hold on. There we go. Let's see. Share my screen for that tab. More stuff with Jersey drones here. FAA issues temporary flight restrictions in response to drone sightings. Excuse me. Where's the article? Oh, I hate when they do that. Some of us just like to read. I don't want to watch a video clip. Let's get rid of that. Back to me. And anybody who pops in, I think I'm the only one in here right now. Anybody who pops in later, obviously I am not a seasoned live streaming vet. I've got some practice to do here. But again, this is very impromptu. I did not plan any of this, so it's just kind of like a hangout chit chat kind of thing. But maybe if it does well, maybe I'll do more later on. And you all just saw that condensation from my soda drip onto my lap. Drugs banned over parts of another 9 towns in New Jersey. Let's share that one. There we go. Drones banned over parts of another 9 towns in New Jersey. Federal Aviation Administration added new temporary flight restrictions preventing drones from flying over parts of another 9 New Jersey towns. In addition to sections of a dozen New Jersey municipalities where the FAA restricted drone flights earlier this month. I meant to do a video on that and I never got around to it, so we'll talk about it now. After statewide reports of unexplained drone sightings alarmed residents and local officials. New drone restrictions added Monday cover parts of Atlantic Highlands, Belford, Fort Hancock, and Middleton, Highlands, Linden, Paulsboro, Port Reading, in Woodbridge, South Kearney, and Westville. Unclear why the new restrictions were deemed necessary. FAA referred questions to the Federal Department of Homeland Security, which referred those questions back to the FAA. FBI spokeswoman referred questions on the restrictions to the FAA. So that's fun, where it's like, no, don't ask me, ask him. So no, ask them. The left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing. All too familiar. Reports of nighttime drone flights over New Jersey began in mid-November, although public officials have repeatedly said there is no threat to public safety. Wow. Reports spurred an investigation by the FBI. However, after the agency gathered more than 5,000 reports, photos, and videos from residents, only about 100, or 2%, merited investigation. Wow. Reports spurred an investigation. Most were actually planes. Yeah, planes. Almost all of them, I bet. But obviously some of them are drones. First 2 areas were Picatinny Arsenal County and in Bedminster, home to the Trump National Golf Club, where President-elect Donald Trump has a residence. Include 24 restrictions added in December at the request of federal security partners. Interesting. So this is the total listing, I guess. Ones with asterisks like Belfort here being the new ones. Wow, that is a lot of places. Unbelievable. So I said this in a video, but since I'm on the live, I'll say it again. My theory about these drone sightings in New Jersey, obviously, like I just said, I think most of them are planes, but the ones that actually are drones, I believe that some of them are hobbyists, but I believe some of them are from the government or third parties that are trying to scare the American public, which, spoiler alert, it's working, so that we reach out to our congressmen and women and say, I'm scared of these drones. Yes, I do support anti drone acts. So whenever they come in and try to ban companies like DJI, it finally goes through because as of yet, they haven't gotten the votes they needed to pass it. So I think this is fear mongering at its finest to get what they want passed in Congress. It's pretty bad, but that's my opinion. Some people may agree, some people probably don't, but that's where I'm at. Uh-oh, here's one. Let's share this screen, read it together. Walmart ends contract with DroneUp, no longer an investor. DroneUp, which partnered with Walmart in 2021 for drone deliveries in multiple cities, said its contract with the retailer has ended. Why it matters. Does it? News comes less than a month after DroneUp received FAA certification to expand its commercial operations. Womp womp. We valued the lessons learned while working together and will apply those learnings to our operations in the future. As of today, our contract and operations together have come to an end. Walmart said it's no longer an investor in DroneUp, adding it was excited about the momentum and positive customer response we received around drone delivery and would continue tests in the Dallas area. Walmart invested in DroneUp in 2021 after running trials with the company on COVID test kit deliveries. Companies launched that were billed as large-scale drone deliveries in early 2022. In August, DroneUp shut down Walmart delivery operations in most markets except Dallas, telling Axios the model wasn't sustainable at the current costs. Okay, so it's not that it wasn't working, it's that they weren't making enough money. DroneUp spokesman said the company remains in business with ongoing staff, but declined to comment on layoffs in Dallas. Walmart already has said it was moving forward with drone deliveries with other partners. Okay. So again, it's not that it's not working, it's that it's not working for enough money. Good to know. Something. What was that? Let's find it out. Is that all? That's really. Yeah, a lot of these aren't too spectacular, but yeah. So let's see. And I'll go ahead and share the screen with my current subscribers. Not a whole lot to report, but you can see we are still at $29.96. So if y'all wouldn't mind, if you're not subscribed already, go ahead and hop on there. It is much appreciated. And even if you don't, it's much appreciated that you're here. Happy New Year's. Hope you all have your resolutions set up and hold yourself accountable and succeed greatly in the new year. Hope 2025 is your best year yet. Maybe too far. Let's go back one. There we go. Right. Actually, we'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to go upstairs for a minute and check on some things, but I will be right back. I'm going to turn up the music while I'm gone and just let this run. But yeah, I will be right back. So hopefully I don't miss anybody. Let me change one of the banners so that it let's switch that out. And all right, I will be right back. Hey, I'm back. I think it looks like there's one other person watching right now. I don't know if that's Kevin coming back, but I'm back for a little bit. Just popping back in. So if you're new here, as you can tell by looking at the screen, I am so close to hitting 3,000 subscribers, and it was actually my goal to hit it before the end of the year. And as you can see, we are about 4 hours and 2 minutes away from it being the new year, and I need 4 subscribers. So if you're watching, you're not a subscriber already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Other than that, we're basically hanging out, and if you got any questions, put them in the chat. Other than that, I'll just be kind of sitting here looking through some drone news and things going on. Yeah, just having fun, just kind of hanging out. Just looking through some other drone headlines, see if there's anything fun to talk about. Ooh, this is a good headline that you don't normally see. Let's share this real quick. Very important for people to know. Let's see, let's do this one. Something that everybody watching this needs to know. Residents who shoot at drones face federal charges. Let's zoom in a little bit. Oh, too far. Maybe? No, it's good. Get past this ad, because that's the worst. All right. So, as you can see here, U.S. residents who shoot at drones face criminal charges and could be thrown into jail or fined after report of drones being shot at in California have recently been called into local police agencies by drone operators. Since November, the FBI has reported more than 5,000 sightings of drones or other unidentified objects in New Jersey, New York, and other places around the United States. Agencies like the FBI and the FAA have not offered many answers. Duh. But they said the aircraft are not the property of U.S. military or foreign governments. Yeah, right. Although the number of sightings has dropped in recent weeks, there have been reports of drones being shot at in California. Independently contracted drone operators who work with local utility companies told Fox 11 in Los Angeles that their aircraft have been shot at with pellet guns and more recently a bow and arrow. That's pretty funny. Don't do that. With the imagination of people, they get nervous. They begin acting out. Drone operator Eric Pacheco told the station. FAA has ruled that shooting at a drone constitutes a federal crime. Let's read that one again for the people in the back. The FAA has ruled that shooting at a drone constitutes a federal crime. The agency said that a person shooting at any aircraft, including an unmanned drone, poses a significant safety hazard. FAA said that an unmanned aircraft that is struck by gunfire could crash and cause damage to property on the ground or injure someone, especially in California. Hello, wildfires. Shooting at a drone could result in civil penalty from the FAA and or criminal charges from state, local, or federal authorities. AKA, don't do it. 2 New Jersey lawmakers recently called on military officials to shoot down drones, citing safety concerns. News Nation reported this month. Lawmakers in New Jersey and New York have expressed frustration over a lack of transparency about drones by government agencies. We have the capability to shoot them now, but to do it in a place where there would not be any threat to anybody on the ground. Just do it. No, don't. FAA officials previously told News Nation that residents concerned about drone sightings should never take matters into their own hands. Instead, they should contact local authorities. Yes, and I completely agree, because not all drone pilots are in the right. Just because I'm a drone pilot, I'm not going to sit there and side with drone pilots every single time. There's plenty of idiots out there flying drones in ways that they shouldn't. That doesn't give you the right to shoot at them or their drones. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Something about that. Joint statement issued by federal agencies. Government officials said that the recent drone sightings do not pose a threat to national security because it's them doing it. But that hasn't stopped some people from taking aim at the flying objects. Stephen Katz, vice president of Flying Lion. Oh, I like that name. Los Angeles' largest drone service, told Fox 11 that people should not act on their own. People are concerned. Told the television station, my biggest recommendation is to go inside and call the authorities. Or just go inside. They can't get you there. Just go in the house. Stop bothering them, and they'll stop bothering you. Go inside. Especially, and I'll get off on this tangent. So, everybody, I see it all the time. I see it especially in my local Facebook groups. I see everybody like, if I see a drone over my property, they didn't get permission, I'm going to shoot it down. Burr, 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 burr. But what they don't realize is everybody assumes, so let's just so that it can fit in the screen. This is a DJI Neo. It's a fun little drone. Now, everybody in the world says, oh, I see a drone directly over my property. They're spying on me. Do you know how seldom I actually have my camera pointed straight down whenever I'm flying a drone? Typically, the camera looks outwards. So chances are, if I'm over your property, you're about the only thing I don't see because I'm looking out in front of me. So maybe start wondering what is around me that a drone might want to see, and maybe they're just using being above me as their way of being able to see that. So, but everybody's like, oh, he's looking at my girlfriend, wife, daughter, whoever in her bikini in the backyard. No, they're not. They're probably looking at the sunrise, sunset, who knows, but not you. A Florida man was recently ordered to pay Walmart $5,000 for shooting at one of the retail chain drones earlier this year. Going back to the Walmart drones that we read about earlier. 72-year-old man Dennis Wynn was charged with 1 count of shooting or throwing deadly missiles into dwellings, vessels, or vehicles, and 1 count of criminal mischief causing $1,000 more in damage. According to First Coast News, Wynn was also charged with 1 count of disarming a firearm in public on residential property. He just adding them up. Wynn told police that he believes the drone was surveilling him and that he got a 9mm pistol out of his gun safe and shot at the drone. You'll show them. Although federal officials have not provided many answers about where the drones originate, Billy Nolan, a former FAA administrator, told News Nation that it doesn't mean the agencies aren't staying on top of things. Everything we see out there, somebody knows about it. It's pretty accurate. All right, let's go back to me. Let's look and see what else we got going on. Hazmat team response reported down drone. discovers it is a toy. Yeah, let's look at that one. Present. There we go. Let's look at this one. Let's zoom in real quick. Get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. Let's see. Hazmat team responds to report of downed drone in New Jersey. Discovers it is a toy. Yeah, see that? I'm sure this isn't the picture. It's just a stock photo. But this is a toy drone. There's nothing fancy about this one. Let's see. Hazmat team responded to a report of a downed drone in New Jersey on Monday as the state continues to reel from safety concerns after weeks of drone sightings, only for officials to discover that the object in question was a toy. High winds carried a child's toy drone out of control, blowing it onto a neighbor's roof, prompting a response. Imagine having that kind of a response where you freak out to that extent, where fire department and police are involved, and a bomb squad. Recently implemented protocols led to Bergen County Hazmat and the Bergen County Bomb Squad reporting to the scene. Think of the kid that was flying it and how scared he probably was. I wonder if he'll ever buy a drone again. Fire department is now required to make specific notifications when responding to calls regarding drones, and McGurr said the reports made the call appear to be more serious than it was. Fire officials safely recovered the drone. No injuries nor property damage were reported. While officials have said that nothing about the drone sightings across New Jersey and surrounding areas have suggested national security or public safety threat, the FBI, Homeland Security, and state agencies have been investigating. Wow. Man, that poor kid. That poor kid. All right. Well, I think it's just me here, but let's take a look. Yep, we're still at 29.96. Come on, everybody, help me out. Just need 4 more subscribers to make it to 3,000 before the new year. And it is 8:09, so we have 3 hours. 8:10. 3 hours, 50 minutes to make it happen. In any event, I'm happy you're here. Thanks for being here. One day, just so you're all aware, I would like to get to a point where I can do this fairly regularly, not like Ken Heron TNL levels where he does it every week for like 5 or 6 years. I don't know how long he did it. Long time. Now he's taking a break from it at least, or maybe never going to go back to do it. I know he did one for Christmas, but we'll see. We'll see if he does it anymore. I enjoyed it. It was something I looked forward to on Thursdays. It was fun, but I wouldn't go to that extreme. I wouldn't do a dedicated every single week, no matter what. But you never know. Never say never. I would be open to it if people enjoyed it and we had a good time and had a good sense of community going. I would definitely do it because I enjoy making content. I enjoy doing this for the channel. Hey, I just saw somebody else jump in. Let me know in the chat who you are, where you're from, what you're doing for New Year's Eve, and are you subscribed to the channel? Are you? If not, go ahead and subscribe. Help us get to our 3,000 by the end of the evening. Let me see where our number's at here. We're at 29.96. Hey Rico, Happy New Year. Where are you watching from? If you didn't hear my spiel, this isn't anything too crazy. It's just, the family's sick, so we're not doing a whole lot for New Year's. So I figured since I'm so close to 3,000 subs, I'd hop on here and go over some news and things like that. I've been reading some news articles about drones, and it's kind of chill. But if if you're not already a subscriber, feel free to do so. We've got some cool videos here you might enjoy. Are you a drone pilot? I see you're from Arkansas. I've never really been to Arkansas. I've been through it on our way to Texas, but never actually stayed in Arkansas anywhere. But I know a lot of people that visit there pretty regularly, and they really enjoy it. So I'm jealous. It's probably warmer than it is here. It's been raining, and they're talking about freezing rain and snow coming up here in the next few days. Oh, Fly FPV. I still have not got to do that yet. I'm really looking forward to it eventually, but I haven't done it yet because I think that once I do, I'm going to definitely go full all in, and I don't have the money or the repair abilities to repair what I break. So I think that's my big barrier right now, not to get into FPV just yet. But once the kids are older and I can commit more time and money into buying and repairing quads, I think that I'll get into it eventually. But for right now, I'll just stick with my little Neo and my Air 2 and my Mini 2, and I have a couple other little like funsy for inside the house, like little toy drones from like Walmart or Target. But yeah, how long you been flying, Rico? And do you also do camera GPS drones, or do you strictly fly FPV? Sorry if you can hear me drinking. I'm trying to muffle it. I see there's another person watching other than me and Rico. If you want to type in the chat where you're viewing from. And I was just saying that all I'm doing, basically hanging out, trying to get up to 3,000 subscribers for the night. The family's sick, so we're not doing anything for New Year's Eve, and going through some drone-related news, which obviously with New Jersey right now, there's a lot of drone news out there right now. Let's see. Rico says started on the camera drones 2012 and FPV for 5 years. Yeah, I bet that's probably might be close to my timeline. I've been flying camera drones since 2019. About Christmas 2019 is whenever I got my first one. So I've been going for 5 years down that path. But yeah, I think FPV is definitely in my future. I might get a Nevada 2 sometime in 2025 to kind of cut my teeth, get a feel for it. Because it's kind of that it's got one leg in each camp, so I think that's definitely what I'm gonna go with, just to get used to it and go from there. I know they just had those new goggles come out that are really, really affordable, so I might try those, because that's another thing is I don't want to spend, by the time you buy a quad, which isn't necessarily expensive compared to your camera drones, but then you buy the controller and the goggles and all that. That's where the major expenses come from, is a good set of goggles. And I saw the budget ones, the new budget DJI ones that came out. I was like, well, that might be worth giving a try. But it's like, if I really enjoy it, then obviously I'm going to want to upgrade to better ones with more features. And then did I really save money in the end anyway? So I don't know. Are you into other DJI equipment or action cameras or anything like that too, Rico, or just droning mostly? I mean, obviously you probably have like action cameras you throw on the quads, but are you into cameras as well, or is just drones the majority of yours? Let's see here. just looking for some more headlines here that might be interesting. Let's see, flying 5-inch kits and DJI FPV, Vada Neo on YouTube, Rico Bug Killer FPV. Cool, I'll check you out, man. Let me pull up a new tab and pull up YouTube and check you out here. I'll give you a sub. Go Bug Killer. That's pretty funny. I like that. Rico Bug Killer FPV. I must have typed it in wrong. Well, it didn't pop up. Let me do channel. Well, it's saying short clips. It's not pulling anything up whenever I search for channel. Rico Bug Killer FPV. Let's see here. Oh, maybe no. It's no. I'm not seeing it. I can pull it up and show you what I'm seeing. 1 second. There you go. I type in Rico Bug Killer FPV. Oh, just Bug Killer? Okay. And then I'll type for. I don't think you mean actually Bug Killer. Rico, come on. That's not you. That's people doing baller. One word, Rico Bug Killer. Or just Bug Killer. Sorry, my bad. Here. Okay. Ah, this you. Ooh. Bet that's not you. Let me back up here. That says Drone Racing League. Let's go back to channel. No, never mind. Go back. No.
This is DRS.
Stop it. Try my icon. Yeah, well, StreamYard wouldn't let me do it that way, but yeah, let me try it from my phone in here. On live chat. There we go. Oh, come on. Go to channel. There we go. Ah, I see. Okay, there's a hyphen in there that I wasn't getting. Rico Bug Killer FPV. There you are. Awesome. There we go. I'll give you a subscribe. cool, man. That's awesome. Put on notifications so I can see what you post. That's awesome. FPV under the bridge. Cool, man. That's awesome. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for coming to the stream. I know it's very informal, but it's fun. I like getting to chat with people every once in a while. It's a lot of fun. Let's check the old subscription page here. Still at $29.96. But yeah, that's awesome, man. I like connecting with people on here and kind of sharing what we're all shooting and flying. And that's a lot of fun. Anybody else in the chat, let me know where you're from and if you're subscribed or not. And if not, I invite you to subscribe. I appreciate it. Kevin, thinking about sending the Mini over to the fireworks tonight. You'll have to send me that video because that'll be fun. Yeah. I was going to fly my Air 2 tonight, but we live close to St. Louis, and if you don't know, anybody in here that's not from St. Louis area, the St. Louis tradition at New Year's is always to fire guns off into the sky. So might not be the best place for my drone. Rico says fireworks would be good. Send it. That's right. Yep. Just make sure you post the video. But yeah, is that a thing anywhere else where people fire firearms and things into the sky on New Year's? Because that's definitely a thing here in the St. Louis area. Is you hear it go off and you're like, firework or gunshot, firework or gunshot. So Rico said drones are informal. The drones they're fun. Whenever I first got a drone, it was perfect timing because then obviously the world shut down with COVID, and so it was kind of my excuse to get out and be outside but not around people because that wasn't allowed. And so it kind of gave me a little bit of a break from the family, gave them a break from me. So, and obviously it turned out to be what I'm building it into now with the YouTube channel and the drone community that I've was welcomed into with open arms, and I really enjoy it. Texas wouldn't dream about shooting guns at midnight, right? Because they've got more sense than St. Louis and Tucson, Arizona. They do the whole gunshots at midnight. Yes, 19 gave me more time to fly FPV. Yeah. That was the one good thing about it, is that you got more time out by yourself and everything was shut down and a lot of people were out of work, so I guess you got to go fly for a little while. But then reality set back in and we had to go back to work. But yeah, so. But good times. Yeah. I'm excited to look through some of your videos here, Rico. It'll be a lot of fun. I always like to see what other people kind of get into because I feel like whenever I fly, I tend to gravitate towards the same types of things. So it's always fun to see what kind of things other people and gravitate towards. Mexico tradition. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah. Well, guys, I actually think I am going to, for now, call it a night. I may... Oh, I have posted footage. have posted footage of my flying or of flying through fireworks for Kevin. Because I have a lot of footage on my channel from the early days. A lot lately I've been doing like tech reviews and things like that, so I haven't posted much of my flying, but some of my older videos I have some posted footage. Chain of Rocks Bridge here in St. Louis, and a lot of farming type stuff. But and then I have video, I think, flying around the windmills for, Central Illinois. We have a lot of windmills for harvesting electric energy, all that fun stuff. Yeah, so I do have some videos of my flying up there. Yeah, just looking at your thumbnails, Rico, you've got some really cool ones on here. Oh, you have a what do they call that? The elevated bridges that lift up and down. That will look really cool. I can't wait to watch that one. I'll have to give that a look. But yeah, I've got some of my older videos. I want to get back into posting more drone videos, but once I got the channel monetized, I try to do some things that'll get views, try to make some money with the ones so that I can afford to take more time off of the day job to go do the fun flying that I want to do. So, and then yeah, Rico says, have a great year, great new year. I'll check out more. Hey, I appreciate it, Rico. Thanks for coming. Thanks for chatting it up, and hopefully we'll do it again sometime soon. Like I said, this was so informal. I didn't have anything planned, so I just kind of went over and read some news clips and things. Feel free once the stream ends to go back and look at some of that and comment on the on there what you thought of it. And I did kind of tell my opinion on what I think about the New Jersey drone type stuff, but yeah, it's my opinion. It may be tinfoil hatty, but you never know. content, right? Yeah, it's always a balance of like, well, I need to post things that are going to get views and make a little bit of money so that I can afford to do the things and make the videos that I want to make. And it's that finding the balance. And I feel like whenever you're first starting out, you don't get the time to do the videos that you want to do because you're trying to make the videos that you think other people want. And so hopefully I'll find a good balance in between the two so that the scales don't tip too far one way or the other. But yeah. But yeah, you can see here, we're at 2,996. I'm trying to get to 3,000 by the end of the night. So we've got 3.5 hours. So if you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to do so. I'm going to hop off of here for now, and I'll talk to you guys later. Happy New Year if I don't talk to you before then, and I love you guys. Bye.